We're going to do a little product review on this mixer right here. This is the MG166CX mixer, and by Yamaha, and it has a beautiful sound to it. It's a very lightweight mixer. This whole mixer only weighs, I want to say, about 7.5, 8 pounds. That's it, which is amazing for all the features it has and the size. Very, very portable. On the back you have your on-off switch right here. Then you have your power cord right here, which has a threaded kind of nut right here that tightens it, which is nice, keeps it secure right there. There are no connections at all on the back of this unit. All of your connections are on the top and on the side right here. Alright, I'm going to go through this very quickly. It won't take too much time. High quality preamps throughout here with your Nutric connections, and actually says that on each one. You have 10 microphone inputs with 10 inserts and 10 quarter-inch inputs as well. So that's very nice in itself. And then you have 2 stereo inputs right here, 1 and 2, which also have accompanied RCA inputs on both of those as well. You have your 2-track in, and then you have your record out, and you have your auxiliary sends, returns through here, foot switch for your effects if you want, 4 separate group outputs right through here, your stereo outputs, your monitor outputs, and then you get your meters right here, so you can see what you're doing in terms of volume, and then also your phantom power switch right in here. Then moving to the channels themselves, you get your gain, you have compression on 6 channels, you have your EQ section through here, and through 8 channels you have sweepable mids, and then after that, for these last 4, you do not have sweepable mids. Also, let me back up a little bit. You have your 80 Hertz roll-off switch right here, and that goes all the way through every single one of the microphone channels, which is very handy for doing vocals and just in general to have. And going back to here, you have your auxiliary sends 1 and 2, and your effect knob right here. This adjusts the amount of effect that you want, and this has internal effects built into it. And then your pan, left and right. Then lastly, down in this section down in here, we have your on-off switch, your PLF on or off button, groups 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 switches, and then your stereo switch right here. The faders are very smooth, they're very nice, and I will say the quality of this mixer for the price is very, very, very good. The sound, very clean, very true to what it should be. I've heard absolutely no coloring of sound at all that I can hear when playing various sources through this mixer. Moving over here to the effects channel, what's nice about this is, and Yamaha had the insight to do this, you actually have a fader for the effects, which is really nice than just having a knob itself. So this is the overall amount throughout the board that you're affecting though, and that's something that you should know. On-off switch as well, just like it's its own, channel. And then up on top, these are different digital effect programs, and they're great. But I will say, personally, I only really cared to have the reverb effects, and I found the stage reverb, which is preset number 5, to be the most usable. And let's finish up over here. You have your returns, your sends, and you also have an effect knob right here in your send section, and a stereo knob right here in your return section. Here's your monitor, headphone knob right here. This adjusts the monitors and the headphone volume. And then down in here, I think it's important to note you have your own knob for 2-track, and then also for karaoke. This is a great mixer. You have your compression, you have your your effects, which are very, very usable, especially, like I said, preset number 5, the stage reverb, and it's just has a great sound to it. So in which case, if you did use this for karaoke or backing tracks, if you're doing something live, you could run them right into your 2-track inputs right up here, and then use your 2-track volume knob to adjust. In conclusion, I just like to say I don't think you could really go wrong with this mixer. I haven't had it for a long period of time, but it feels very solid. It offers lots of features that are very easily accessible. I had a friend let me use a Behringer mixer before I got this mixer, and I'm not a big fan of that brand anyways, but let's just say after using his mixer with all the buttons just crammed in there and you couldn't figure anything out with it, basically going from that to this is just like heaven, because you can see plainly where everything is, what it does. It's very easy to use live. It's got a great sound, and like I said, very, very nice mixer. I would recommend it to anybody. So this is a product review on the MG166CX by Yamaha.